Good afternoon and thank you for joining us. I'm Leslie Rangel. We begin this afternoon with the climbing temperatures, even some advisories out there. Meteorologist Leslie London is in the Weather Center with the forecast. Leslie, how hot are we talking here? A person is recovering in the hospital this afternoon after being hit by a vehicle in North Austin. Austin Travis County EMS crews responded to U.S. Highway 183 early this morning. One person was severely hurt and taken to a local hospital. Several other vehicles were involved in the crash. Crews right now are still investigating. They say avoid the area if possible and expect delays throughout this afternoon. Austin water customers could have potential service disruptions this week. Starting Friday, crews will begin repairs on a leaking water line. This is happening in southwest Austin near the Davis Lane pump station. Repairs, they say, could take 12 hours, possibly more. During repairs, customers are encouraged to limit non-essential water use and have drinking water on hand. Austin Water will offer free cases of bottled water to customers in the affected area. Now, you should get a notification this week about how to get some. Near drownings are one of the leading causes of brain injuries in children. And during the 2021 winter storm, a family in Buda lived it firsthand. Joshua Salcedo and Courtney Moss filled their bathtub to save water during that weather emergency. Their son, Ezra, was a little more than a year old at the time when he somehow ended up in the bathtub. He survived but suffered what's called an anoxic brain injury. Now, life for Ezra consists of a lot of therapy, a feeding tube, and having to relearn simple tasks. His mother hopes their story serves as a cautionary tale for other parents and emphasize the importance of knowing CPR.
You don't think that you'll ever use it, and it might be on somebody you love, and at least you would know what to do.
A Texas nonprofit called Team Luke Hope for Minds has been a huge resource for their family and others. If you'd like to learn more, visit our website, fox7austin.com. Austin police identify a stabbing suspect who was shot and killed by a police officer. Early last Monday, police got a call about a man and woman arguing inside an apartment on Tech Ridge Boulevard. Officers found 48-year-old Rangel Urgelis on top of a woman, stabbing her with a knife. An officer with 6 years of service shot Urgelis, who died later at a hospital. The stabbing victim was also taken to the hospital, and at last check, she's in critical condition. The officer is on administrative duty pending an investigation. Body camera footage from that night is anticipated to be released within the week. An Austin man is facing arson charges after police say he set fire to his own apartment to scare off an intruder. Last week, police arrested 29-year-old Brett Forrett. APD says Forrett called 911 claiming his old drug dealer was inside his building on South Lamar trying to kill him. Officers found Forrett in his apartment huddled in a closet that was flooded by the unit's fire sprinklers. Forrett was taken to a nearby hospital where police say he admitted to starting the fire, hoping it would scare off his former dealer. Forrett says he's recently experienced hallucinations as a result of mixing cocaine and prescription drugs. Police have not said if there's any evidence anyone other than Forrett was actually in the apartment before the fire. In an effort to crack down on drunk driving, Austin Police is launching its longest no refusal initiative to date. It started this past weekend and runs through the end of August. Officers can now request blood search warrants for any DWI suspects who refuse a breath or blood test. The department most recently ran a no refusal initiative for Memorial Day weekend and made more than 30 arrests. APD says their focus will primarily be on highways and high-speed roadways. Texas ranks fourth for states with the best economies. That's according to a new Wallet Hub study. The analysis is based on each state's economic activity, their economic health, and innovation potential. The study found Texas benefits from a diverse and large economy with significant GDP growth and strong export activity despite lower innovation potential. Washington ranked in as first in the study. Utah came in second, Massachusetts was third, were fourth, and California was fifth. A panel dismisses a lawsuit against Florida over its Texas migrant flights. The Florida Center for Government Accountability filed the suit. It argued Florida Department of Transportation and a contractor violated state law by not fully providing requested documents about the flights, which have drawn national criticism. But the courts say the group never proved documents were withheld. This move upholds a ruling from a district judge that previously dismissed the suit as well. Attorney General Merrick Garland gets a grilling on Capitol Hill about the recent Donald Trump trial. Now he's clapping back on the criticism. That story and more when Fox 7 Austin News at Noon returns.